This is the very first clip I made being a nomad, leaving from Las Vegas to Santee Boulders in California. It was just about the time of start of summer almost, and I wanted to get away from the heat, and the lease was up on my place, so it was time to leave. And the very first place I went boulder, I should say, is the butt plug boulder. I actually liked how this transition kind of turned out, to be honest. And I was also just really making content for my OnlyFans because I was making money off of it. I had a really good time though, camped on the beach, this, that, did my thing. And yeah, it was a really fun California trip really. And here's me doing another transition because this is just what I was doing and trying to get any sort of views and people to go look at my page and going to climbing gyms as well, trying to stay in shape, stay busy. I do the gig driving as well to make money, as in like DoorDash, Spark, Amazon delivery, and it's definitely helped. And that's also part of the reason why I try and stay in busier cities, because I'm able to do the driving and still make some sort of money and level up in real life. But I would get really stirred up at times, and it was almost in a new place every week or two. So on my way, we went towards Malibu and all the way up to the coast to San Francisco to see the Golden State Bridge. Or Golden Gate Bridge, wow, whichever one it is. And then we went all the way back down to Los Angeles, saw the Hollywood sign, and then came back to Joshua Tree. And after a month or so, I really missed my dog, Maggie. So I came back home to Vegas to get her and spend some time with her and do some climbing in Las Vegas before it got really hot. Of course, we went really early in the morning and just kind of dabbled around on some boulders and made some funny little clips. I don't know, this was a trending thing on TikTok then where people were lagging on stuff, and this was me lagging while I was climbing. Of course, too, all these videos were made on my iPhone, and I wanted to make a YouTube because I've always wanted to make vlogs. And after creating a bunch of OnlyFans content for the last 6 to 7 months, it just hasn't really gone as well as I thought it would. I mean, I'll even tell you guys, I've made... Sorry, speaking of the gig driving, of course I just got an order, so I had to pause this video for a second. But I've made close to $4,000 or $5,000 since I started, since the beginning of the year. And came back home, relaxed a little bit, went to my mom's for a tiny bit. And then guess what? Pause this video for a second and just look at this picture. I got locked up and I got put in jail for a month for some crazy stuff. And after getting out of jail for a month, got my dog and we went back on the road again. Because after being a nomad for a month and really missing my dog and wanting to have a travel buddy, it was time for us to leave and get out of Vegas, because then it was really starting to get hot here, like in the triple digits, which is just not fun. We went to every single dog beach you can imagine. Literally almost all the dog beaches in California. Coronado Dog Beach, Ocean Beach Dog Beach, Del Mar Dog Beach. I think there was only one big one that we were missing that we just didn't go to. I love this dog more than anything. She has been the best travel buddy I could ever ask for, honestly. And after being in California for a month by myself, then going back to Vegas and getting my dog, then going back to Cali, it was time to go on the road again. So we went to the Buttermilks in Bishop, California, because I always wanted to check out that area. Did a tiny bit of climbing, and then we were off again. Went to the sand dunes up, where was this, in Portland, Oregon. And we had the time of our life. We went from San Diego all the way up through Bishop to Portland area, all along the coast of Portland, which was absolutely gorgeous, honestly. Way prettier than any beaches on the California side. Not nearly as crowded as well. And we just kind of felt free, really. I needed to do this for myself. I needed a distraction because, long story short, I haven't seen my daughter in almost a year, and it's just been tough. And this right here had to be one of my favorite places, Astoria. I just loved it there. It was just super gorgeous, really good vibes. Just very relaxing to be at. And after Astoria, we went to Olympic National Park. Saw the waterfall and camped out right on the river for a night or so. And then here's us at, oh my gosh, what's the name of it? One second. Sunrise Point in Mount Rainier. And then after Seattle, because I really did not like Seattle at all, we went to Idaho and just hung out in Idaho for a while. It was really nice. We stayed in Boise area for about a month, and I actually absolutely loved Boise. It was just very pleasant. The people were nice. Stuff was a little bit cheaper there, so to say, especially compared to all the places on the West Coast like California, Seattle, even Portland. So we hung out there for a bit. Had a really good time. Got a membership to the climbing gym there for a month. And then after getting stirred up yet again, we went on our way. And this is Shoshone Falls, if I'm pronouncing that right, in Idaho. And then we went to Utah. Went to Antelope State Park, hung out there for an afternoon or a day or so. Got a flat tire as well, which sucked because I had to change a flat tire. And then same thing, after not really liking Salt Lake City, we went to Zion, hung out in Zion for the afternoon, and then came back all the way to Vegas. And here we are, chilling at my aunt's house, because luckily she let me stay there for a bit. In a nutshell, this has been my summer adventure. Being a nomad for my month by myself, going back to Vegas, getting my dog, getting locked up in jail for a month, then getting my dog again, and then going on our way and traveling pretty much all the West Coast for about 2 months. It has definitely helped free my mind, and I plan to create more vlogs and kind of do this consistently of just day-to-day life of whatever I'm doing, whether it be traveling or just hanging out in Vegas and doing what we do. Thank you for watching.